Chapter 21, The Move and What Comes with It. Saturday, the move was not a large event. There wasn't much to carry: 2 bags, 2 small boxes, a sack of Layan's toys, and Nora's notebook. That was everything they owned. Jiho was waiting at the door. Dong-wook was with him, uninvited. "You told me we were moving furniture," Dong-wook said to Jiho. "I didn't say that." "You said come." "I wanted help." "That's the same thing." Dong-wook looked at the 2 boxes, then at Nora, then at the children. He said quietly, "This is everything?" "Yes." He didn't comment. He picked up the boxes and climbed the stairs. The flat had been cleaned, a full week of work. Nora had come every day. Jiho had sent someone to fix the plumbing. The walls had been painted white. It hadn't become a luxurious flat, but it had become clean. Layan walked in first. She ran to the window, looked down. "I can see the calf, yes. And I can see the street, yes. And I can see a man eating alone on a bench." "Layan." "What?" "Don't comment on people." Layan considered. "But I didn't say anything to him." "I know. I only told you." "Layan." "All right." Adam walked in slowly, stood in the center, looked around. A large room, a tall window, a ceiling higher than he was used to. Then he walked to the wall, ran his hand across it, the new white paint. He said quietly, "It looks like a blank page." No one said anything, but Nora looked at him, and something moved in her chest. Second day after the move. Nora went out early, as usual, but this time she went first to the neighboring street, a few minutes' walk. Not for memories, for Hana, Park So-yeon's daughter, a girl of 6, long hair, wide eyes. She was always waiting at the door. Nora knocked. So-yeon answered. Her smile was genuine but carried something tired. "Good morning, Nora. You came from the new flat. Is the distance all right?" "On foot. 5 minutes." "I was a little worried." "No need. We'll pass every morning." As they walked, Hana said to Nora, "Where's Layan?" "Sleeping. She always sleeps late. She wakes up when I get back." "Like a cat." Nora looked at her calmly. "Don't say that to her." "Why? She'll love the idea and ask for a cat." Hana considered. "Cats are nice." "I know. So? Layan is enough." Silence. Then Hana laughed softly. Second week in the new flat. One evening Nora came back from the bakery. She climbed the stairs, opened the door. Layan was waiting at the door with a very serious expression. "Adam ate the apple you left for me." Nora looked at Adam. He was sitting on the floor, looking away. "It was next to the other 2 apples." "It was mine." "It didn't have your name on it." "I know my apple." "How?" Layan paused, then said with full confidence, "I feel it." "That's not logic," said Adam. "I don't need logic, I need my apple." Nora sighed. She sliced an apple, put it on a plate, gave it to Layan. Layan looked at the apple, then at Nora. Then she said, "Thank you. But this doesn't solve the problem." "The problem is solved. The smaller problem is solved. The bigger problem, Layan." "Yes. Eat." Layan took the apple and sat, ate, and every few seconds she threw a glance at Adam. Adam didn't look up, but at the corner of his mouth something like a smile. 3 days later, there was a knock at the door in the evening. So-yeon. Her face different this time, the face that had decided to stop hiding. "Can Hana stay the night? A few nights even?" "Of course." Nora didn't ask why. So-yeon didn't explain much. Only her eyes said what was in them. Nora took sleeping Hana from her mother's shoulder, held her carefully. She said to So-yeon quietly, "Hana is fine here. You need to be fine too. That's all that matters right now." So-yeon looked at her. 1 second, 2, then she nodded and left, her footsteps heavy on the stairs. That night, the 4 of them sat on the floor around the small table. Adam, Layan, Hana, and Nora, rice and eggs, simple but warm. Hana said, "My mum cooks eggs differently." "How?" "She puts cheese in." Layan said with great seriousness, "I know another way to make eggs." "You don't," said Adam. "I do." "From where?" "I saw it on television." "We don't have a television." "At the hospital." "What did you see?" "A man putting lemon on eggs." Silence. Lemon, Adam said. Yes, that's I don't know what that would taste like. Me neither, that's why I remember it. Hannah looked at Layan. The way she thinks is strange. Nora said quietly, yes, but she's rarely wrong. Layan smiled a victorious smile. After the 3 children had fallen asleep in the big room, Nora sat in the kitchen. She heard footsteps from below, the light in the cafe still on. She looked down through the window, the shadow behind the glass moving slowly. She didn't think about anything in particular, but the problems she knew about weren't quiet. Soyeon and her husband, the pending case, the man who came and went at his own whim. Not every door that closes stays closed, and that worried her.